George's take on the macros. I mean, yeah, it's there to me macro wise. There's no reason to me why Bitcoin won't absolutely explode in the fall. Like there's no reasons there. You could point to 100 different things. None of those things would have a negative impact on Bitcoin. And so if we consider the fact that last cycle, this time it doubled from July to November. And if I think that we're 10x the amount of what we're due for here, like that's again, just try to find something that's bad for Bitcoin right now. Interest rates can't go up, which means they're either going to stay here or go down, which is good for Bitcoin. Liquidity can't go down. It's only going to go up. And we've seen that in the chart. LaughPad does a really good job of showing that. And the Bitcoin price usually follows M2 money supply. There's countries who are using Bitcoin to settle trade now. There's the president of the United States. We didn't even talk about this today. The president of the United States announced yesterday that his company is buying $2 billion worth of Bitcoin. Strategy has bought 2 years worth of supply in the last 6 months. One company. And if you look at the actual data in terms of how many companies in the S&P have Bitcoin, how many public companies have Bitcoin, how many businesses have Bitcoin, it's a very, very low percentage. If you look at the amount of individuals that own Bitcoin, these are all very, very low percentages, which means there's a lot of room to grow. And Bitcoin is the only asset that, irregardless of demand, supply cannot change. So every country, every company, every public company, every company in the S&P 500, they could start buying Bitcoin. They could want Bitcoin, but we can't make more Bitcoin to satisfy that demand, which means that at some point the price is just going to absolutely go fucking berserk. That's the macro take. There's no reasons why that won't happen to me.